Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing a game, as you can see, between EmpireKas and merz. Both of them are playing Terran. And so this is a Terran versus Terran. But yeah, you figured that out yourself, I'm assuming. So yeah, mirror matches, always interesting to see who is going to diverge from the standard strategy the first. Because yeah, a lot of the time we will see the same build-up, and then someone will change directions, and after that we will have to see if that change is actually good. Of course, if you know what the standard strategy is, which is Marines and medevacs with some tanks, then yeah, you know what to do to counter that, and I don't know what to do to counter that. But for example, going for I don't know, a Reaper or a Hellion, sorry, Reaper. Yeah, I read Reaper. Going for Hellions or going for what's the airplane called? I forgot. Oh, so bad. The Banshee. Going for a Banshee. Banshees have one range more than Marines. I believe Marines have 5, Banshees have 6. And yeah, just from that you might actually be able to pick up a whole lot of an advantage. But yeah, we will have to see. For now they're doing exactly the same things. Both of them have 14 SCVs. Both of them are building a barracks and just investing all of the rest of their money in well, whatever they can find, and obviously both of them are going to build that orbital command. So orbital commands are going to give you mules and scans and all kinds of goodies, and that of course is excellent to have. And yeah, after building that, they're going to build some more SCVs. So factory coming up versus a command center on the other side. So EmpireKas is going for that factory. So might actually go into Hellions. And yeah, here we see the expansion coming up. So the expansion is going to give him more of an economic advantage, whereas the factory will give, well, an army advantage, obviously. So yeah, big deal. That is a really big deal, in fact. So both of them killed off the scouts, as you can see. Both of the workers, both of them have one worker killed, and yeah, the scouts really doing their job, of course. And here we can see he scouted only a very small amount. Didn't even see this this refinery, let alone these two buildings. And on the other hand, hang on, that's this one. He scouted one thing. He did scout the expansion coming up. He scouted one barracks, and that's it. But there wasn't a whole lot else up. 2 other barracks going down now. And here it's still only 1 barracks, and he's going to play some switcheroos there and going for the Banshee. Seems that he's not going for those Hellions. He is in fact going for that Banshee, and going for the command center right now. At least I'm assuming. Yeah. Banshee is coming up. On the other side we see Stimpak coming up, because he has completed his tech lab and going to have the Stimpak a little bit earlier than his opponent, who is building a tech lab as well. And yeah, we will see whether that one Banshee can do a whole lot. But I'm assuming it can, because that's the reason they're there. That's the reason people build them in the early game. They are really good against small units. They only they can 2-hit, I believe, the SCVs and no, I think 3-hit the SCVs and 2-hit the Marines, something like that. They do 12 damage, so yeah, SCVs will take 4 hits actually. Never mind, that's a lot more than I thought. And Marines have 45 hit points as well. So they also need 4 hits. Oh, but yeah, okay. He shoots 2 missiles, of course. Duh. That's where the 2 hit comes from. So going to harass here, and the opponent, yeah, he is moving his Marines here, but the Marines can't reach it. If you have perfect micro on that Banshee, yeah, it's not going to die ever. But of course, every now and then he gets hit by a little bit of fire there, and he is picking off quite a lot of things. Already has 8 kills, and yeah, 4 workers total. Of course, one of them was the scout, so killed 3. But he is going to get a lot more done if this continues on. Still has 80 hit points. Of course, they don't regenerate, the hit points. You can repair them, but they don't regenerate on their own. So going for that harass, and he's going to keep it up while building all of this crap over here. And of course, once the Marines die, he can start on the SCVs, but more and more Marines will be produced. Of course, this is very painful for our blue player, because yeah, he is not going to be very happy about this. Oh, all the Marines die finally, but yeah, more Marines coming up. He did snipe a few more, and let's see the damages here. 6 workers killed versus 20 units killed. That is a hugely big deal, and yeah, 2 units versus 20 units. Of course, the Banshee is worth a whole lot more than anything else. The Banshee is 150 minerals, 100 gas, which is a whole lot more than the 50 minerals that the Marines cost. But still, that was well worth it. Did a good job there, and definitely got a whole lot done. And is he? No, he's not going to run into this Marine troop. And it seems, oh, they're both going for a drop. But how is this going to turn out? Oh, he did see it. He saw it. He immediately drops out his Marines and is going to be fine. And then picks back up, picks his Marines back up, and going to try to drop his enemy's base. And are they going to see each other? I think, yeah, this is well within range. So all the Marines getting healed up, and once again getting into the medevacs. These medevacs going to drop and going to heal up the Marines as well. A lot of Marines at low health. Well, not low health, but well damaged. And oh, he's going to get, yeah, he's going to get killed. Oh, losing that entire medevac with all the Marines in it without it doing anything here. And that is a shame. So a new command center coming up, it seems. And is there a command center coming up for our red player as well? He is building a command center. I don't know where. Over here? Yeah. And two barracks. So he will have plenty of opportunities to train those Marines. He has a little bit too many Marines stored up in his barracks. But of course that can happen. Because, well, you can't micro that perfectly. Well, you can, but it will cost too much of your time, and yeah, normally that is not done. So 4 tanks against 2 tanks here, and the 4 tanks obviously win that. I think the Marines were pretty much equal. Yeah, they must have been equal at that point. But he lost a whole lot to those tanks. Yeah, was lucky to see the tanks in time, and he was able to retreat, but he lost quite a few. A nice defense over here, also has some defense over here, but I'm not sure where the rest of his army is. Oh, drop is coming in. Drop is going to go in, and drop is going to go in on the other side as well. We'll have to keep track of both of these. But yeah, all of the SCVs are going to get killed here. He is going to have 1 tank and several Marines to deal with this though. And yeah, all of the SCVs go down, and he cancels the command center and gets some kills, I'm sure, on the Marines. But I'm not sure if he actually did a good job there. So we'll have to see. 71 units killed, wow. So 12 workers killed, 8 versus 18. So, oh, but that was painful. The blue dropships, or medevacs I should call them. The blue medevacs actually getting damaged there and losing a whole lot of marines to that tank fire. So the end of this attack, 12 workers versus 18, so the blue player did kill more there, but 76 units versus 58, that is going to put this into the advantage of our red player. Yeah, resources lost shows us that 77 units lost, 5,000 total, yeah, versus 3350. And a huge army coming in here. He is stimming actually to run as quickly as he can to the other side. Worried that his opponent might have spotted that, but his opponent is not moving. He is just sitting here. I'm not sure what he's doing. He can see this going on, and he is not going to withdraw his units. He is going to lose whatever was on here and the reactor on his barracks, and yeah, going to lose this. Oh, is it going to be saved? No, it will die. He wasn't there in time. Oh, the barracks are going to go down. No, it's not going to go down. Never mind. Yeah, obviously you're not going to chase a barracks. Barracks are worth virtually nothing. And the counterattack now underway. So he drew his units from that side of the base and is now going to kill all of these SCVs. Oh, are the SCVs actually going to be able to kill the tanks here? No, the Marines pull it out. 5 Marines. They're going to get so many SCV kills. And are they going to kill the tanks? No, there's just one tank available. He can actually pick that up. No, 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 he's going to lose all his dropships, all his medevacts. Oh, so in the end, both players lose, well, part of their army at least. But it seems that the blue player lost, well, kept a little bit more than the red player. But yeah, he does have a backup army over here now. And let's see once again. 45 workers killed. That was a huge clump of SCVs that got killed over here. And yeah, that was just huge. So, new drop. Oh, no, he's not going to drop. He's just going to defend his base with it. And these... oh, they are just going to defend this middle part. Of course, on this map, you cannot go around here because there are 2 destructible rock piles. And the only way to get to the enemy base, well, except from flying there, is through this middle part. So having this middle part would give you an advantage, I would say. But he cannot really see over here, so he needs some spot over here. So put a marine over there, or have one of the medevacs fly over. But oh, he is going to hold these. And yeah, they will allow you to see through this. Okay, that is excellent. He has both of the watchtowers. But yeah, he did allow the red player to rebuild. Going to put up a sensor tower. Has 2 bases up here. Well, one of them is actually already up. The other one's building. And come on, send them back. They're going to run all the way to the nearest command center, because this one wasn't landed yet. So yeah, 4 bases versus 2 currently. He's building the 3rd one, but oh well, this one isn't up either. So currently 3 versus 2. It is going to be 4 versus 2 and then 4 versus 3. But yeah, the army for our red player here a lot higher. And wow, lots more in production here. And he has 2 and 1 upgrades, 2 armor, 1 attack. And here that is 1 and 1, so 1 less armor. The tanks have 0-0, and the tanks here have 0-0. So that is apparently the thing to go for. And yeah, that sensor tower can only see this 1 marine here. So he cannot see that there is any other army unit over there. At least that's what I'm assuming here. No, he can only see that 1 unit. And now he can see more, but he scans that and now sees that there is more available. Oh yeah, come on. everything gets loaded up in the dropships, but he is going to fly through here and is going to lose all of his dropships. There we go, getting up there. Oh man, I called it. Is he really going to lose all of these units? Is he really not going to send out the scouts first? Oh, there's a Viking over there. That is going to be super painful. Loses one full dropship, two full dropships, and oh, he can only drop out these two, but this one is going to go down as well. And oh, loses so many troops there. And I think that kind of brings it back to being equal. Hang on, that was not the one I wanted. I wanted this one. Yeah, it's pretty much equal. I don't know what he's trying to say, but whether he's trying to say, why did I do that, or why did you do that? Because why the blue player did that, that was pretty obvious. That was an excellent defensive choice. Having that one Viking over there really made a difference. It picked off two of the medevacts before anything dropped from them. And he is going to counterattack here. The entire army over here, but he is not going to do anything against this this airdrop here, or airlift I should call it. And is he going to pick off this command center? The auto command gets lifted off, and he is not going to be able to kill it. Although it is pretty close to red, but it is not going to go into red. Yeah, he scans, sees this large army here. Probably knows he needs an even larger army to counter that. But yeah, the red player just says, well, I did my damage. And I'm going to take the middle of the map here. So fortifies this position. Takes both of the watchtowers. At least I'm assuming he takes both of the watchtowers. And going to yeah, do very well with all that vision he has now. And yeah, the Viking retreats a little bit to the base. I don't know. No, he didn't get damaged, but there are some missile turrets up to prevent the drop over there. Here he has some missile turrets as well to prevent the drop over there. Of course, this is a heavy drop map because there is only one way to the enemy base, and that is through the center. And the center is easily lost. If you lose one of the fights, your opponent is going to take that middle, and he is going to siege up some tanks. And whatever, some of them die, but whatever is left does so much damage. And wow, this was yeah, not very good for a red player, who obviously lost a lot of stuff there. But is the blue player actually going to, well, take advantage of this? Because it's not that obvious. The red player still has the center position here, but lots of tanks out. Let's see, because he has 14 tanks out against 11. So, but most of those tanks, most of those 11, yeah, they had to come in from the back. They aren't in the front lines. He is now going to push in, but now it's kind of too late. And yeah, the tanks have equalized. So, oh wow, getting all the tanks sieged up and then unsieged. Nothing is going to happen. Man, and having these towers is huge, because he can actually, well, just kill all the units on the other end here. Assuming that he can reach, yeah, he can reach just over that here as well. And he is going to attempt again to get through here, but this time with a ground army. And yeah, his medevacts are going to just spot for him for now. And then he sees that it's all safe, and oh, he's going to have to snipe these missile turrets first. Going to drop everything here. And oh, not losing that, actually getting the Viking before it got this medevac at 2 HP. And wow, huge amount of damage done. Everything gets killed. But the Marines now closing in on these medevacts. Of course, the Marines are very weak against the tanks, because the tanks have so much more range. They have 13 range versus the 5 on the Marines. And yeah, that is going to, yeah, that's going to cost him a whole lot of units. So not enough defense against that drop slash push from that side, because all of his tanks stayed on the bottom side and there was nothing to defeat those. And of course the tanks are going to do a very heavy damage to everything they can reach. Man, this is an exciting match. Actually getting a whole lot of pushing going from both sides. I still have to feel that our blue player is behind. Well, he is behind. But I still have to feel that he's not going to come back from this. And, well, actually scanning this base to get rid of everything. And once the tanks get sieged, they destroy everything in range. And he is going to have to move out here, because these tanks are probably just in range. No, they're not in range. Yeah, he wasn't in range, but I assumed there was a difference when you put them on the high ground, but there is not. The range is the range, they said, and yeah, that's a good decision. It makes defending a whole lot more difficult, but it's a good decision. So let's see what they can actually do. So finally a defense going up over there. Yeah, there's a huge army right outside of his base. Oh, yeah, I was just wondering when he was going to build these, because yeah, he has so much map control currently that the enemy really can't push in, even if he takes these risky bases, building a planetary fortress over here, and he can actually take the top of the map as well if he wants to. He doesn't have enough well, of a mining force, I guess, to take that. Does have a lot of orbital commands, but not really enough SCVs to man all of these bases. So a new fight going off. I missed a little bit of a skirmish there. And wow, so many tanks. So yeah, lots of medevacs here, but no ground troops to heal. And yeah, some tanks over here as well, guarding this entrance. All in all, just a huge amount of stuff up, and the Raven is here to make sure that well, no invisible units get through. Although there aren't a whole lot of invisible units in the arsenal of the Terran. I mean, you can go ghosts, of course, but yeah, you're not really afraid of ghosts normally. So I don't really know what the Raven is used for otherwise. The auto turrets and the point defense drone, of course, are very useful. And they are going to, well, they're going to help him in the long run, but the point defense drone doesn't do anything against tanks or marines. It does do some, well, it does a lot versus the Vikings. And maybe that's what it's for. Maybe he wants to use these, oh, he's going to auto, yeah, he's going to auto turret here. Having so many of these ravens, that has to be because he wants to use the auto turrets to push in. Because if you put those auto turrets everywhere, they will destroy everything. They last for 3 minutes, which is a long time. And if you can support them with some ground infantry and some tanks, yeah, you're going to do very well. So anyhow, scan is going off, and is he going to? He is going to move in. How many ravens does he have? He has 10 ravens, and that is going to be huge. If he can get rid of those missile turrets, this is going to be the push that he's waiting for. And yes, there are the auto turrets. The auto turrets are going to be, well, very low priority targets, I'm assuming. But yeah, if there's nothing else to shoot at, might as well shoot an auto turret, right? And there you go, getting the tank. Oh man, battle cruisers coming in. I didn't see he was producing them, but he's producing 3 more. And the battle cruisers are going to do great against the tanks, because the tanks, well, they can't do anything against that. And wow, he's going to have to move out there really quickly. The auto turrets are going to do something, of course. And the marines are going to come in. Wow, battle cruisers versus tanks versus ravens. So yeah, all of the Marines get killed at least, and yeah, this base got cleaned up in the meantime. Don't know if you're interested in seeing what happened there, but one more. It is not super interesting. It's just a base getting demolished. He just dropped all of his forces. Come on, just work. So yeah, we are going to see this push once again, and then blah 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 blah. So yeah, he is pushing over here, and of course come on, I don't know where we are. This is the first part of this push. He is now going to push in all the way, and there are the dropships coming in. And as you can see, they are loaded. They are all Marines, and those Marines are going to do very well if the dropships don't get sniped, the medevac, sorry. And yeah, as I said, this is just a drop, and then he loses his entire base to that. And of course, because this is the main base, this is going to be very difficult to recover from. So a great job on our blue player getting something done at least, because he was losing the battle there, and actually did quite well with all of those battle cruisers. And yeah, yes, the battle cruisers stashed over there. In the meantime, yeah, this is just getting destroyed and destroyed and destroyed. It just wasn't as much of an interesting part of the fight. I just wanted to see the other fight, because that was actual interaction between the two players. This is just one guy destroying the other guy's base. But he is going to be able to rebuild most of that in his other bases. And yeah, just the entire blob of Marines just doing an excellent job of, well, destroying everything. Not a whole lot to talk about for the rest. It is just, yeah, if you have a group of Marines and you have a base of the enemy, then pretty easy to destroy everything. But yeah, he's going to just completely clean out this this base and then load back up. And there we go. Is he going to? No, he's going to leave one tech lab behind. It's going to burn down though, so it's not going to stay up. Only these two missile turrets still here. But yeah, the army was coming back, and really nothing to do for him. So, well, he does have the bases over here and over here, so he still has plenty of stuff to work with. It seems that the blue player, however, has more resources, and he does have a lower gas count, but that is hardly the problem for the moment. Of course, the gas is well, kind of used to create all of these battle cruisers, and he has plenty of those. So currently has 7 battle cruisers. There we go. I was waiting or looking for the fight, and wow, the Hunter missiles, the Seeker missiles, that's what they're called. They used to be called Hunter Seeker, but the Seeker missiles trying to snipe these the battle cruisers. And the battle cruisers are, of course, really vulnerable to a large grouping of Marines, for example, or of these Vikings. And he is building a lot of Vikings, setting up some missile turrets as well, just to deal with that air threat. And it seems that, yeah, one of them is low, but they are going to do a great job against these tanks. Going to snipe one with the Yamato cannon every time they reach 125 energy, and I think that shoots it in one go, right? 300 damage. Yep, easily. Could also almost shoot 2, but fortunately it doesn't work like that. So some Marines over here, they are going to defend against a push, or a flyby over here. But well, it seems that the missile turrets are going to have to do something to do, but only shoot about 4 missiles, and that is not going to take down any of the flying units. So the battle cruisers are over here. And he didn't repair them yet. But, well, maybe he doesn't want to. Maybe he wants to just build more. Of course, there are 4 more incoming. No, there are actually medevacts incoming. Okay. Yeah, these are all medevacts. Doesn't have the resources, I guess. Well, by resources I mean, well, the last resource, the supply. He doesn't have the supply to go for more. Oh, the Marine, sorry, I missed that in this case. Yeah, the drop coming in here. And there are plenty of Marines over here still. But one Marine just trying to take out this entire base. And he is going to take out 2 more supply depots than he should have. And yeah, nobody here to repair that, so this one is going to die as well. Nice job. He still has 5 Marines there, which were actually probably forgotten in the fight. Of course, they should have attacked those supply depots as well, or whatever he was attacking. Just like this was probably not meant to happen. Oh man. So yeah, we currently have so many units on the field that it's hard to keep track of everything. And oh, the Raven getting heavily tagged up there. It almost dies, I'm assuming. There wasn't one. And yeah, the planetary fortress is being repaired, but yeah, he can shell that all day long. It's not going to matter. I mean, it's not like you lose minerals or anything like that. If you shell it, you are going to lose minerals and APM by having to repair it, because every time you repair it, you lose minerals. But also, these SCVs are not doing anything. They're not mining. And currently he set them to stop, it seems. Yeah. They're not allowed to shell the command center. Oh, they can't see the command center, of course. And it seems that yeah, we have a troop over here that's coming in. Oh, but these Vikings are going to kill all of those battle cruisers, and it is going to be close, this one. Wow. The Yamato cannon winning the fight. 2 Yamato blasts left, and yeah, I wonder if he's going to be able to do anything here with these. Oh, come on, the Vikings. Yeah, they're going to easily win this fight, but what else is he going to do? Oh, he had those Marines coming up as well. Excellently played. And yeah, the tanks can't see the well, this region over there, and he's going to have to scan to make this work. But the Seeker missiles are going to do very well against clumped up tanks and clumped up Marines, and of course against the SCVs, but you normally don't use them against the SCVs in this late of a fight, because yeah, you want those on the army units, because if you can snipe the army units, you get the SCVs for free. So the SCVs, yeah, they're getting damaged as well, although not heavily. No, they're actually no, that's no, they don't get damaged. Maybe they're set to auto repair. No. Oh, he went for the SCVs there. He took one shot at the SCVs, and the SCVs immediately backed off because they they lost some brethren. And wow, the command center almost gets sniped. Oh yeah, it's dead. It is dead. So we are going in with the full army, getting the auto turrets down, sniping everything with the Vikings and the Marines and the tanks, and the Seeker missiles doing an excellent job. Finally the GG comes in because he was out of minerals, and it's a shame because this was such a good fight. But yeah, he loses his last remaining base, or well, the defenses on that. This was going to fall in probably the next 3 seconds. And yeah, this was his last remaining base, and he just couldn't make it work anymore. Of course, yeah, that's because these bases were still up, and or well, this one wasn't. That one got sniped at some point by the flying things that were here and the tanks and God knows what. I just wanted to see one thing because I saw that in the no, it's not as bad in the on the website that I got this replay from. I saw this this APM tag because they have the APM tag there, and it showed that merz actually had no. This guy, the EmpireKas, had 150 average APM, and merz had almost 300 APM. So in StarCraft 1, it was whoever got the most APM, he won because he could micro better and position his army better. But it seems that the guy with the lower APM won here, which is surprising to me, but it's not as surprising if we look at how StarCraft 2 was built, because it was built way more user-friendly than StarCraft 1 was. Because you can make infinitely big control groups. You can well, get all your buildings in one tab, so you can basically do everything with a few clicks, whereas in StarCraft 1 you had to do everything by hand. You had to click every barracks by hand and then produce one marine from them, because of course reactors didn't exist yet. So yeah, it seems that high APM is no longer the way to victory. And yeah, well, that's the conclusion from this game. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.